I want to share with you two confidence hacks that have helped me to become a more positive and generally uplifted human being. If you don't know me, most of my life I was a very negative person. I was somebody that I could imagine not a lot of people wanted to be around. I nitpicked myself, I nitpicked other people, I judged other people. I generally just wasn't a good person, to be honest with you, because everywhere I looked, I saw negativity. My perception was totally off, so I looked at everything just with a negative lens, a negative scope. So, what helped me are two profound things. So, one of the things that helped me a lot is Louise Hayes. She has a video that talks about going in front of a mirror and telling yourself, I love you. And so, you say it time and time again. And doing this exercise, it's tough. It's especially if you have ingrained a negative voice in your head for so long, talking to yourself, looking yourself right in the face, and telling yourself you love yourself and you accept yourself, it's kind of a hard pill to swallow. Especially, it almost is like you're looking deep into your soul when you do it. But it's something that's so super helpful. So I encourage you to find a mirror, stand in front of it, sit in front of it, hell, even get naked in front of it, and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I love you, Kelly, or, whatever your name is. Fill it in and, say it until you get emotional. Say it until you cry. It's probably going to be something that's really awkward because, you don't do that often, right? I mean, when was the last time you looked in the mirror and did anything like that? Probably never. So look in front of the mirror, face yourself, face your reflection, and tell yourself, convince yourself, brainwash yourself about how much you truly matter, how much you mean to yourself, and, commit to it. Tell that I love you. Um, we look for love in so many other people and so many other things. And that's something, that's a tall order for somebody else to be able to carry through in order to make us happy, providing us with the love that we can't find within ourselves. So this is a practice that allows you to find love within yourself. And don't just do it once, do it multiple times in order for you to, for it to click, for it to just become something that is second nature, for you to genuinely believe that you are important and that you do love yourself. If you start doing that, you are going to look at yourself with a whole new lens. You're going to look at yourself through um, positive eyes, and the next time that you look in the mirror, you're not going to be so quick to judge that little bulge hanging out the side of your pants or how crooked your nose might be. You begin to really accept who you are. So the second hack is saying positive affirmations. So it doesn't just start and stop with looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself. The thing that's personally helped me is saying positive affirmations. So before, when I was somebody who was always negative, I would look in the mirror, I would look at myself in photos, and I would instantly think, oh, you're ugly, or, you're not fit, you're not hot enough, you're not sexy enough. I used to think all of these twisted things, or, you'll never make enough money, only rich people, people born into money will ever amount to anything. And so I had a just real negative idea of who I was as a person. It was a lot of limiting beliefs that were pressed upon me that I just, I eventually believed to be true. And so what I had to do was I had to get out some note cards, some index cards, and I had to really focus on what were the things that were running through my head on a constant basis, all of the negativity. So I consider what they were. So like, say for instance, I'm so fat. So that's something I used to say. I went ahead and I wrote on my index card, I am healthy. Another thing I used to think was, I'll never amount to anything. I suck. Nobody wants me. Nobody desires me. So on a separate index card, I wrote, I am successful. On another index card, I wrote, I am love. I am meant to be loved. So you do that and you write out your index cards. And so after you do this mere practice of practicing telling yourself you love yourself, you're then going to look at your cards and maybe look at them in front of a mirror, or maybe you could plaster them around throughout the house, maybe near mirrors or near major areas in your home where you tend to degrade yourself. So like the kitchen, the bathroom, your closet space, any of those places. And you want to recite those cards anytime that you have a negative mindset start rolling in. This is something that doesn't just change overnight. You don't just read your cards once and you're like, I'm healed, I'm okay. It's something that comes with time and experience and practice. So the more that you practice this, the more it's going to benefit your life for the better. I definitely recommend, when you get up in the morning, doing this practice, and before you go to bed, doing it as well. I don't know, all I know is I used to be a wreck. I used to hate who I was. I used to be so unhappy, used to lack any confidence. I like to say that I had the self-esteem the size of a gnat. So if you are looking to be better, to have a more encouraged, positive mindset, I wholeheartedly hope that you take these 2 confidence hacks and apply them. So if you do use them, go ahead, comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience with it. And then also, subscribe, like, and share this video if you thought it was helpful. Thank you.